Hey, what do you say? This whole town could be red by the end of the day. If you feel alright, we could throw it and drive. With the radio so loud they can hear us tonight. Me and you, nothing to do. These days they come and go. Me and you, nothing to lose. I feel it in my soul. So let's let the good times roll.
I need a bigger workshop. Or bigger. I need a workshop, really. I'm gonna have to use that one now for now. So plug it into the house electrics.
So what's next?
So next we're going to cut the wheel arch square out of the partition thing we're building for the, you know, under the bed storage, garage stroke living area. So I need my multi-tool to cut off the excess bits, you know, for the bed. I bought new blades for this, didn't I? Yeah, so I need to get the new blades for that. Let's hope that this battery's charged. Yes. You know what I might do? So I haven't said this yet, have we, about the new battery and all we're getting? So we're getting the new battery for the van. I'll give more details on that later. But what I might do is, see the old batteries? What I might do is I might get a cheap solar panel and put that on the roof of the shed, and then the inverter, when we replace the inverter, I might put that inverter in here with the old batteries and have like electric in the shed. Be good, wouldn't it? Instead of having the plugs running across the steps. That one's cut a wee bit in the monk. Touching with it. Wasn't very good. Bit gappy. So it is. So I've cut the wheel arch out of it. And unfortunately I haven't just got as tight as I would have liked. But that's not the end of the world, because this is all going to be enclosed anyway, so you're not actually going to see that. And then plus there will eventually be holes and all in that for pipes and wires and stuff to travel through, so it doesn't really need to be as tidy. If this did need to be as tidy, for anybody who's doing that, what you could do is you could get like an L piece of trim just to tidy that up, which is what a lot of people do, or just a bit of decorator's cut. So now that I have really badly cut this piece of wood, so now we'll have this sort of fitting. We're going to cut a wee bit out of the partition so that we can, you know, get up under the bed a wee bit more comfortably, because right now even my ass won't go over that. So how far we need to go is sort of about the depth, almost the depth of the mattress, isn't it? I think 30.
Yeah.
Come in 30 from each end. 40 times 2 and 12. 40. So this is 12 here. So that's 6, don't we? Yeah. So what I'm going to do now is we've cut a few bits of batting down to size, and we're going to use these. We're going to glue and screw these to the side of the van and the bottom of the van, so that we have something to fix to for the partition panel we've put in. Just don't come off until I tell you to, okay?
Yeah, no. Yep, dead on. I feel like getting this in was a massive milestone, because just looking at it and looking at the way it's finished all, it's brought it all together. It actually feels like we're more of a home now and then less of a skeleton.
Construction site?
Yeah. Keeps it a lot tidier, so that we're not seeing all them old wires under there too. And it's giving us a sense of space now, because we can actually visualise where everything's going. So like our kicker, and then our space between here is pretty much the space that we're going to have for our sink area, and then our area in between. So I think, yeah, we've now finally committed to a layout plan. There's no changing it now, which is a massive step.
He says there's no changing it now, but I still might rip the bathroom out and move it down. This is gonna be our unit. So we're just laying them out to sort of see what it's gonna look like a wee bit. And then I'm going to attempt to start assembling them. So what I done was I went on to a website called OptiCutter. So what I was able to do was I was able to put in the measurements for the pieces, the parts I needed. So the likes of, hopefully I can lift one of these so it can fall. This one here. So this is a side piece, side panel for our kitchen unit. And what I was able to do was I was able to try and work out how many of these I was going to need and put them into OptiCutter, and that will optimize the cuts for the sheet. So we went to B&Q. They have a cut section, so you bring your plywood up and tell them your measurements, and they'll cut it for you. They actually give you 5 cuts for free, and then everything after that they charge you 50p for. So before we got them cut, I actually went up to the guy and says, by any chance would you be able to cut these for us, because it is quite a lot of cutting. And the fella said, yep, that was no problem. And he was able to cut all the parts down to exactly what I wanted them to be. Every part I wanted is probably accurate to 1/2 mil, because we checked them, or the majority of the cuts are accurate to about 1/2 mil, and they're all perfectly straight as well. I just wouldn't have been able to do that using the tools that I have. So this means the countertop should hopefully be more or less just assembly.
So essentially what we've done is made our own IKEA flat back kitchen, but designed it with our own dimensions, so that we could just slot it into place, screw it in, Bob's your uncle, family's your aunt.
So now that we have the unit mocked up for the sink, this will sort of be where the sink area is, and then we've got a bit behind and all, so we can get access to pipes and things like that there. And then like our big bulky storage. I'm going to work on the piece beside it, which is going to be just a bit of smaller storage, like shelves, when we get pots and pans and things like that in. So we have been building our kitchen cabinets and furniture, and as you can see we've actually made loads of progress. So we started off by doing the partition for the bed and got that done quite nicely, and then we started building up our kitchen units and such. So this is going to be our sink side, and we've got the countertop and all put on it. Weren't planning on doing this, but just because this is quite a nice offcut, this might be quite nice as like a backsplash for the hank. And just let's say we weren't thinking about doing that at all, but I think it looks quite well. And then over here we're going to have the oven, which I don't think we've ever showed the oven. So we have. So this is our second-hand caravan oven that we got. It looks in pretty good condition. There's a few wee bits of rust and stuff, but Tony's going to paint that. So he is. Oh, I don't know what I'm saying. Just tried moving the oven to get it into the house, so we could paint the rest of the units, and the thing just smashed. So yeah. So now we're down an oven. Shit happens, I suppose.
So we've got our first coat on, 2 coats on this one, so it looks significantly better. I think the white
Significantly better.
So I think the white makes it look a lot better. At the minute it's very much work in progress. We need to add another second coat. I think we're sunk for the night. So it's currently New Year's, so I'm going to put some nibbles on and we're going to chill the rest of the night and enjoy our New Year's Eve.
Not decided yet whether we're going to spend New Year's Day finishing it or just take a day off, because we spent our entire Christmas holiday, well I spent my entire Christmas holiday getting us to this point, so I might take tomorrow off.
I feel like we're accomplished though. I feel like we've got more done than what we intended.
We've definitely got a lot more done, but the only problem is the oven. That was a bit of a bad start to a new year, so it was the oven breaking, but I suppose it gives us an excuse to maybe get a new one instead.
Currently we're going to have white, possibly blue and yellow, and possibly jungle wallpaper over here, so it sounds eclectic but also possibly pine.
Here, do you want to?
So we're undecided. Stephen likes the pine next to the white, but I think we should go all white, so if you let us know in the comments what you guys think.
Yeah, because the pine will carry on here as well, and then you'll have it above the bed pine, like you want to clad to here, so this could all be pine, you know. I think it'll be nice and bright, but not washed out. Whereas I think if we paint it white, it could be very washed out. Like it is an ex-ambulance, but we don't want it to look like it's currently still an ambulance either.
No, well that is true. But I definitely think, looking at it on camera, the white definitely, well, ignore this because it needs a second coat, but the white definitely freshens it up a good bit.
I'm so tired. So 2024 has been an absolute whirlwind for us. We started the year by selling our caravan, then we got a van, and then we sold a van, and then we went over to England and got a new van. We met loads of van life YouTubers, and we eventually started building our new home on wheels.
We can't wait to see what 2025 holds, and it's all because of you.
So to all of our subscribers, we want to say an absolute massive thank you.
And if you haven't yet subscribed, why not come and join us all in the adventure?
So to everybody who is watching this, I hope you have a happy new year.